Let's go to Bloomberg's Equities reporter, Stephanie Hughes. She joins us now to look through some of the movers. Stephanie, talk to me about BRP, a gainer today on the TSX, but it's been dealing with tariffs on metals. So what changed?
Yeah, that's right, Marilla. So BRP is having an up day. It gained by as much, or by over 8% at its highest point today, which was its biggest intraday boost in over a month. And it was enough to bring the stock price back to where it was in mid-April. So the recreational vehicle maker is getting a bit of a tailwind today based on some tariff news that we got from last night, where U.S. President Donald Trump said that he would be easing or cutting tariffs on agricultural equipment to 15% from 25% as he was adjusting some tariffs on metals more broadly. So BRP is known for making skidoos and other cottage country recreational vehicles, but it also has some vehicles that cater to the farming and ranching space, most notably for with its Can-Am segment. So speaking of that business there, Can-Am, they also announced that they're launching this mobile app called BRP Go. It's for electric motorcycles and three-wheel vehicles that allows users to communicate with each other and locate each other on their display screens on their vehicles. So it shows that they're actually still investing in this space. So shares of BRP on a year-to-date basis, as you mentioned, it's very much embroiled in this whole tariff story. They are still struggling on a year-to-date basis, down by about 13% last time I checked. And most of that was based on a setback in April when they cut their guidance because of the uncertainty around the U.S. tariff issue. And that led to a few analysts actually cutting the recommendations on BRP because of this uncertainty. So today, it's getting a bit of a break on the tariff front, at least, Marilla.
Okay, let's get to that record close for the TSX today. I know energy was part of that, but what played into this?
Yeah, so pretty good day for Canadian stocks. They broke through a new record high, but most importantly, they broke past that 35,000 point mark for the first time ever. And like you mentioned, it was a lot of energy stocks doing the heavy lifting there. So the entire index gained by over 1% at its highest point, fueled by energy names and financial names. On the energy side, it was mostly uranium names like Energy Fuels and NextGen Energy doing the heavy lifting. They're among the top performers after major uranium producer Urenco USA said that it would boost its capacity in its U.S. or its American enrichment facilities to offset a ban in uranium over in Russia. So uranium names are also just gaining because of the AI exuberance play. Of course, uranium is seen as the go-to energy for data centers, which are crucial infrastructure to AI. Just in general. And financials were also the second best performing sector on the TSX today, with lenders and insurance firms seeing some really good gains there coming off the back of strong Canadian earnings, as per a strategist I spoke to earlier today. And then, of course, you've got Canadian tech darling Celestica topping the gains and adding the most amount of points to the TSX as the electronic component manufacturers really benefiting from that resurgence in the AI play. So traders are still looking for clues on the U.S. trade front, some easing on tariffs there, and of course, some sort of sign that the conflict in the Middle East will be ending a conclusion, which will hopefully help some resource prices for the TSX, Marilla.
All right, Stephanie Hughes with the latest out of Toronto. Thanks for that.